Welcome back, YouTube. It is a great day to be different. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to show you guys how to be different. Yes, sir. We have a drop fade for you guys and a beard trim. So first things first, we're going to comb, brush, lay every single thing down, combing for any type of inconsistencies or anything that's going to prevent us from giving this man a nice haircut. Yes, sir. So we're going to start off with the first step of the fade process. We are going to put in the bald line. As you can see, we're going to start at the bottom of the vertical bar and we're going to walk this towards the back. The further towards the back you get, you want to start dropping the fade. Hence why we call it a drop fade, because it contours and it drops in the back. It contours to the shape of the head. It gives it a much better look in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. So yes, sir, after we balled out, we're gonna move on to the next step. No guard, all the way open. We're gonna go up about an inch, as you can see right here. And if you have to go over the spots more than once, highly suggested. Make sure everything is nice and even. Everything. Using the brush to clear off any debris. Then we're gonna move on to the next step. One guard, second notch. We're gonna go about another inch. And same thing, we are keeping that contour drop towards the back. As you can see, you want to make sure the canvas is nice and clean, nice and neat, nice and even. When you put in these guidelines, make sure you put in your guidelines. It matters. Very, very important. As you see, as it gets towards the back, it is going to drop, just like the other guidelines. So this stage, we're going to move on to the debulking stage, which is what I should have did actually at first. But we're going to do it now. So one guard all the way open. We're going with the grain. This is what we consider wavelength, 1.5. And we're going to debulk all the way around the head. Catering to the cowlick in the back, we want to make sure we go with the grain, whichever way the hair takes us. Yes, sir. As you can see this side, we don't have any guidelines. I kind of jumped the gun earlier. Very important to go all the way through the edge up. After we debulk, we're going to throw some hairspray on the edge up, get it to freeze. That way, whenever we come back for the edge up process, it will be ready to go. Follow up with the blow dryer, and we're going to move on to the rest of our fade process. One guard all the way open. As you can see, we're going to start our detail process. We went in with the one guard open at the top. So we shouldn't have to go any higher than a one guard. As you can see right here, we're gonna start feathering into the top. And you can see that line pretty much coming right on out. Using nothing but your corners, attacking nothing but the dark spots. As you can see right there, that line at the ridge of the head is already gone. So we're gonna drop down to the half guard. Start off closed, work your way up mid, then eventually all the way open. As you can see, that line is already coming out as well. We're gonna feather that out to the point where you don't see the line anymore. The higher you go up, the more you want to open your lever. Attacking nothing but the dark spots. There you go. Snap that half guard off. Going with the no guard. We're gonna start off closed. We're gonna attack that bald line. Go up midway. Right there, and eventually all the way open. The higher you go up, the more you want to open your lever. The goal to get rid of that line is to displace it. You don't want to push it, you don't want to move it. As you can see, as I'm getting rid of that line, it's not pushing up any higher. I'm not creating another line, I'm literally just displacing it. That's going to prevent you from pushing it or chasing a fade. Using nothing but your corners, Using your feather technique, get rid of that line, and the blend comes together real nice and smooth. Yes, sir. That fade is pretty much in there. We're going to detail just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Using nothing but your corners. Attacking nothing but the dark spots. Hit, brush, hit, brush, hit, brush. Very important. Yes, sir. But here goes the other side. I'm going to let you guys have it. It's the exact same thing. And we'll be back for the edge up. All right, well, welcome back for the edge up. As you can see, we're going to start right in the middle. Remember, we did prep earlier with the hairspray to get this hair to freeze so it will melt off just like it is right now. So we're going to walk it to the left side. Yes, sir. Then we're going to start back in the middle and we're going to walk it to the right side and get it to match to left. Notice the finger placement. I'm using his cheekbone right there with just my pinky and my ring finger to help control the trimmer. Very, very important. So then we're going to attack the vertical bar. Throw some pencil on it for some contour. Same thing on the other side. We're going to attack the vertical bar. Make that corner pop. Throw some pencil on it for some contour. Make sure it's nice and even. Yes, sir. Then we're going to move on to the enhancement stage. So I did not use any wet enhancements for this haircut. We went straight to the dry. Made a business decision, felt like it wasn't necessary for the wet. So as you can see, always keeping the nozzle moving. We're sweeping, never sitting still. It's going to prevent you from over applying in one spot. Then we're going to throw that hot sauce on them. We're going to push that pencil over just like that to give it that razor blade effect and also clean up any overspray of the fibers. Yes, sir. Make that line up pop just a little bit more. Very important for those barbers who aren't comfortable with the razor blade. You can still get that razor blade look without having to use a razor blade. Same thing on the other side. Throw the fibers on them. Clean them up. Hit them with the hot sauce. It's gonna allow me to push that pencil over just like that. Give it that razor blade look. and clean up any overspray. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at this angle. Sheesh. All right, we're gonna move on to the beard. I'm gonna start lining up the back. Yes, sir. Throw some pencil on it for some contour. We're gonna hit it with the liners just to get it to lighten up just a little bit. And then we're gonna attack around the jawline. He wanted to keep it around his jawline, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give him exactly what he wants. Clean up underneath. I would highly recommend for you guys to invest in them sabers, but with the small blade. The small blade just works so much better than the regular T-liner blade. So we're gonna prep for this enhancement stage right here. We're gonna throw some hairspray on it to get the fibers to stick, and then we're gonna use 2 different color enhancements. We're gonna first base with the brown, the dark brown, and then we're gonna overspray, overlap with the dark black, with the onyx black. I felt like that was the best look. Mix the dark black with the dark brown. Gives it a much more natural look for his hair color, as you can see. It looks a little bit better, and it matches his hair, his actual natural hair color on the top with his beard. A little mixture. Gives it a nice solid look. Throw the pencil on him for some contour. Yes, sir. We're gonna throw the razor blade on him as well. We're gonna push that pencil down, make it pop, stretching the skin. 45-degree angle on the razor. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever we don't like, if you feel like you over applied the pencil, just mop it up with a Q-tip. It'll lighten it up or even take it all the way off, so you can start over if you need to. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. Throw some pencil on it for some contour. Keep it around the jawline, and we're gonna clean up anything underneath the neck. Real nice. Fade out the top. Make it pop. Don't stop. Throw the hairspray on it so the fibers can stick. Then we're gonna throw the dark brown. Yes, sir. And then we're gonna follow up with the black right there, as you can see. We'll fill it in just a little bit better. That way it's not so concentrated on one color. And it blends a lot better with the top. So I'm gonna throw the pencil on it for some contour. Yes, sir. Then we're gonna hit him with the razor blade. We're gonna push that pencil down, stretching the skin, holding the razor blade at a 45-degree angle. If I could just get out of the way of the camera, you guys can see that better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here goes a better angle. Clean up the top of the lip, bottom of the lip. It's very important to have that small blade, especially in this section. It just works so much better. This small blade on the sabers works so much better for inside the mouth area. Pause. Pause. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It works really good for short, small vertical bars, and also really good for designs, eyebrow parts. And they hit. These things hit. Crazy. Yes, sir. I'm gonna spray them down with some hot sauce. I'm gonna clean up any over hairs, man. Anything that's hanging over the edge up. Details matter. But look at him, man. Sheesh. I got this family man acting up. Look at him. Ooh, he already know. He getting in some trouble. May not be a family man anymore after today. Y'all know them barbers will get y'all in trouble. But you guys remember what he came in looking like? Yes, sir. You guys remember. It came to be different. Sheesh. Yeah, that's different. That's different. Clean. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys for staying tuned. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Whatever you guys got to do to keep me on your timeline, man. We out. It's Kriispy. Peace.